we ready?
You're listening to Hollywood on Motorcycle Madhouse.
She was hot
on iTunes and all major podcasting platforms.
You're listening to only the best internet radio station
I agree.
in the world. No,
I agree.
The
Totally.
universe.
What's up, everyone? How you guys doing?
Gentlemen, the king. Hail to the king, baby.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to this edition of Motorcycle Madhouse Biker News. We got some good news today. We have Mr. Wizard back in the news. But before we go on, pound rock on in them comment section below in the show notes. Again, pound rock on. Anyway, yes, he is back in the news, this time with the dumbest stuff I've ever heard. But hey, we are putting this up there so people get informed and knowledgeable, get some education, if you will, on some of the stupid stuff coming out of hotcars.com. Make sure you guys go to this guy's email and email him that he's a dumb Mr. Wizard and his apprentices. This ain't like Sir Camelot over here, man. You're talking about stuff you have no idea about, and you actually got people that believe this crap. So, we're going to put that to bed, if we will. And we got something coming out of another blog. It's called mobsitdown or something.com, claiming about the Warlocks, the Philly Warlocks, the story that happened, I guess. This is the only damn place I've seen it, but a subscriber asked if we would cover it and look into it, and again, I haven't found it anywhere else. So again, it's police sources this, police sources that, oh whatever. Also, Harley-Davidson has a new COO. Let's see how that's gonna work out. I'll let you guys know his name, all that good stuff. Also, we got a Wall of Shame cop coming out of Milwaukee. Yes, the Wall of Shame for you Leos out there. You love to throw stones, so we're about to throw some back at you over here at Motorcycle Madhouse Biker News. We're going to make sure that you know. Anyway, Motorcycle Madhouse Live is on Thursday, 7 p.m. Don't forget to be there. That's where we go a lot longer than we do in the Biker News. And I want to thank everybody for giving us suggestions on the bars for the Fat Boy, man. I think I'm going to probably go with the 12s, because those 18s now, I'm too damn old, and I'm going to put the 12s on with the windshield. Now, I know somebody out west, well, you ain't a biker if you got a windshield. Man, go screw yourself, dude. Go on one of them twisty twirl stuff, man. You know what? Whatever, it happens. But that's what we got coming up today. Hopefully you enjoyed the show. Again, hit subscribe if you're over on YouTube. Follow us on Spotify and iTunes. And hit that rock on.
In your face, all over the place.
We're online 24/7. 24/7.
This station is now the ultimate power in the universe.
Hollywood's Motorcycle Madhouse on Spotify and iTunes Radio.
Okay, here's that blog I was talking about. One of our subscribers asked us to check into us. I haven't found this story anywhere else, and, he's got it dated April 15th, and you know what? I believe this is one of them blogs that had it wrong, a long time ago, man, and boy, did it mislead the media. They actually picked up on this blog, and it shot everywhere. And it was one of those things like, yeah, what are you talking about, man? But, this guy Dave, he writes this blog. It's mobtalksitdown.com. And according to this, police sources tell, police sources, which one? You tell us which one. Is it city, county, what? You got to tell us that the Philadelphia homicide detectives have charged Michael DeLucia, the alleged president of the Chester County Warlocks MC chapter, with the murder of suspected Warlocks MC prospect Keith Palumbo from Upper Darby. Michael DeLucia, that really sounds familiar right there, don't it? And it sounds familiar, and I don't think it's the president of the Warlocks MC. You know, correct me if I'm wrong here, but it does sound like I've covered this guy's name before. Sources say the body of the 36-year-old Palumbo was recently discovered inside a cemetery vault at the Mount Moriah Cemetery off of Kingston Avenue in Philadelphia by Philadelphia homicide detectives who had to roll back a slab to the vault to get to the body. Sources say Palumbo was shot in the head. Police say he disappeared back in early February. Right there, that don't even sound right, man. He was found in the cemetery. What is this, some kind of hoax type of blog or whatever the hell it is? Is it supposed to be funny? What? Because, you know, how the hell did they find him inside of a cemetery vault? Police sources also say detectives discovered the body of a second murder victim, which appears to be there for some time. That unidentified individual has also been shot. Sources say the body may be another Warlocks MC prospect. According to investigators, DeLuca was arrested on April 12th by police in Wyoming. His Cadillac with tinted windows and Pennsylvania tags was stopped by local police. Yeah, this just don't sound like, let's go over here, man. Let me, research this freaking mag. Now, this is the freaking, if you go over to YouTube, you just see this stuff, and this claims to be ex-cops. They got a weekly podcast. It looks like everybody has to have a podcast nowadays, let me tell you. But it talks about a Dave Schweitzer and a George Anastasia who is running this site, but, you know, that don't sound right at all, whatever the hell they were just bringing up. It don't, let me know. I'll keep on trying to find what the hell they're talking about, but I haven't seen it anywhere but this stupid site. So, now Mr. Wizard's in the house, and he says 10 things outlaw motorcycle clubs don't want you to know, and 5 things they are proud of. This by Mr. Wizard Aaron Pundir. Aaron Pundir, man. Or Aran. I think Aran's more like it right there. Yeah, dude. Make sure you email this guy. He's killing me over here, man. This stuff, you know, all the re-education we have to do for those new bikers because the dummies read this stuff. Anyway, let's go here. Different people think of outlaw motorcycle clubs in different ways. For people who idolize these wild and free bikers, being part of the brotherhood is the ultimate thrill. For anyone in the law and order department, Leo, being part of the, let's see here, Outlaws MCs are more of a headache, and depending on which club they belong to, fall under various threat levels. Ooh, you guys got you got motorcycle clubs in different categories now, I guess. To the people who just see them passing by on the roads, they are mostly a menace to society. Most would like to keep as far away from them as they can. You know what? You already see where this article's going, don't you guys? This is why, Mr. Wizard, you're a dum-dum. You are just pure dum-dum. And while they have many things that outlaw MCs want people to know about them, stuff that they are proud of and preen about, who the hell says preen, man? There are some things they would not like publicized much. Is it just like all your other BS on these things? 15 they are proud of, they are veterans. Well, you know what? You could find that anywhere. Everybody knows the history of freaking clubs came out of the vets. 14, they keep this quiet. They have their hierarchy and structure. Well, no, duh. 13, they keep this quiet. Women are mere property. Mr. Wizard says women are mere property. 12, they are proud of, there are films on them. Then they talked about Hell's Angels 69. I really didn't like the movie. Wild One, that's a good one. Let's see here. Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, never seen it. They keep this quiet. Not all outlaw MCs are famous. If you belong to an outlaws MC, it better to belong to a famous one. Think Hells Angels, Banditos, Mongols, Outlaws, Pagans, Sons of Silence. The smaller MCs are often gobbled up by the big ones or decimated by law enforcement because they are too small to put up a fight. This freaking guy, where you get your stuff. They keep this quiet. Numbered patches are codes. We got Morse codes now, guys. Number 18 is usually an exclusive Hells Angels patch not used by any other MC. Meanwhile, 13 has a slightly different meaning. In the alphabets, the 13 letter is M, so any biker wearing a number 13 patch is someone who has found bond of illegal substances and either uses or distributes. Oh my God, this guy's sick. They're proud of the legacy of their 1%er name. Well, cool. They keep this quiet. Law enforcement considers them a threat. Well, we consider law enforcement a threat. What are you talking about? Again, another one. Law enforcement uses many loopholes. Well, no. They're proud of creative and witty nicknames. The difference between patches and colors. The number 4, they keep this quiet. They use their law to their advantage. All right, with a picture of freaking wild hogs right there. The Harley-Davidsons are their favorite rides with the picture of Sons of Anarchy. They do indulge in criminal activities. And they are very territorial. Again, from Mr. Wizard. 10 things outlaw motorcycle clubs don't want you to know. Okay, our wall of shame today comes to us from Milwaukee. An MPD officer arrested after fight at his house left one man hospitalized, police say. Gina Barden and Ashley Laron of the Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel, an off-duty Milwaukee police officer involved in a fight that ended with a 25-year-old man being seriously injured, has been arrested. Michael Madeley, 32, was booked into the Milwaukee County Jail on unspecified charges, according to online records. On Sunday morning, crime scene tape cordoned off a house owned by Matoli, who has worked for the department since 2006, according to city property and employment records. The Milwaukee Police Department confirmed officers responded to the 4500 block of West Cleveland Avenue in Milwaukee. Somebody go around there with some eggs. About 7:40 a.m. for a battery complaint. The injured man was not responsive at the scene. The off-duty officer and man knew each other. The department said in a news release they probably having some freaky sex or something, man, and he didn't get a reach around. That's why he got all mad. Anyway, Michael Matoli is your MPD wall of shame. You got to give him a reach around next time. He won't beat you up. Anyway, Harley-Davidson has now got a new CCO, and it was filled by Larry Hund. American Iron Man. He's got this story. Larry Hund has been promoted to Chief Commercial Officer by Harley-Davidson, a position whose responsibilities had been carried out in the interim by HD board member Shaquin Zilt after Michelle Coumbier stepped down from her role as the CEO in March. He's currently filling the position of Chief Executive Officer on a similarly temporary basis until a permanent one's found. Hund is now responsible for global sales at HD. He garnered experience in the realm of finances within the company in his past role as president and chief operating officer of Harley-Davidson Financial Services. His new responsibilities will include parts and accessories and general merchandise, whose respective revenue accounted for $713 million. Damn. They're making all their money on t-shirts. Before we go on to my final thoughts, don't forget to visit us over on Apple, iTunes, Spotify, Stitcher for the Motorcycle Madhouse radio show. Take us with you on your trip. Also, don't forget to subscribe to YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, where I got videos that you don't see anywhere else, as well as Pinterest. So, my final thoughts on all of this news. For number one, Mr. Wizard needs a kick in the butt. He is just not doing the biker community any good. He's just putting that stuff out there for clicks. And that is what they are doing at hotcars.com. And I used to love Hot Cars because I'm a gearhead. I love freaking Chevys, some Fords if they're a Mustang, but I love the restoration stuff. I love the reviews on the cars. They are now letting these freaking independent, whatever the hell you call them, freelancers get into a scene they have no idea about, and it's making them look stupid. They are really looking stupid, okay? So, what I want you to do is hit that link to that article and email this moron and tell him to get his head out of his butt that, actually, if somebody gets hurt following this kind of stuff that he's putting it out, it's on him. Because one of the reasons I cover this stupid idiot is because I don't want to see people getting hurt. So we got to correct the record that they're putting out there because they're a bunch of dingbats. So do me that favor and make sure you hit that link and email them and give them hell. Because without you giving them hell, man, they're just going to keep on doing it and doing it and doing it. You got to stand up for the lifestyle. That's one of the ways you guys can do it. As far as Harley-Davidson's concerned, many people got, kind of upset when I said that I'll never get another Harley again. My Fat Boy is actually my last one. And the reason that is, it's twofold. For one, I don't think they care about their core customers, which is the working man. If they did care about their core customers, they wouldn't be targeting the ultra rich and the upper middle class. You can tell that's who their target is just because of the price of their bikes. Now, you're going to tell me that they cannot compete against a lot of the freaking overseas manufacturers like Honda, Suzuki. You can't. Because they're getting their parts from the same frickin' people. So why can't they compete with them? Why? Because they think they got a brand name that you should be paying a premium at. Last year was a disaster for Harley-Davidson because they put all their eggs in one basket with that live wire, and boy, did it flop. It just went... It flopped, it pooped, it crapped all over itself. That was one of the worst strategies I've ever freaking seen. And now that this apocalypse is going on, motorcycle manufacturers around the world right now are really freaking suffering. I'm talking suffering succotash. That's what's happening out there. And Harley-Davidson's had help from this country a lot. I talked about how Reagan put those 40% tariffs on Honda and all the foreigners in the 80s, so that propped Harley-Davidson up. How much more is people going to actually back a brand with board of directors, for one, don't know what the hell they're doing. The officers of the company don't know what the hell they're doing. They're always falling flat on their face, live wired, again, to make that point. So, yeah, besides that, I love the Fat Boy. Yeah, it's carbureted. My first fuel injected was my Boulevard, and I gotta say, I like my Boulevard because it's a better ride, man. You just can't compare the two. It's a better freaking ride. I'm sure some of the newer model Harley-Davidson are pretty decent, but that's just what I prefer. So anyway, with the first story. With that, you guys go ahead and email him because I can't find that story anywhere else. If you guys can, that it's not from him, let me know that, because I can almost bet there was a freaking story that he screwed up before, and it led everybody on a freaking, a joyride with mainstream media, and we got stuck correcting everything. It was just unfreaking real. It had me pissed. So if you guys can check that first story out, let me know if you can find it anywhere else in the media. I would appreciate that. Throw the link down, but I just can't see that story as anything other than BS. I really can't. How the hell are you going to find somebody in a cemetery vault? Which, anyway, it is a good idea. If you're going to do something like that, get rid of them that way. Put them in a vault, put them in the ground before somebody's buried and nobody ever find them. So it is what it is. But check that stuff out. And hopefully you guys are enjoying the Wall of Shame, man. The Wall of Shame. Them freaking little Leo. Those. Anyway, but with that, again, don't forget to visit the platform, guys. Thanks for all your support. If you want to help the show, you donate via PayPal. It's in the description box of all the show notes all over the platforms. That really helps. So I'll talk to you later.
I say goodbye, vamoose, adios, ciao, so long, get your hat jack.
The radio show is now available on Spotify and all major platforms, including iHeartRadio, iTunes, Stitcher, and more. Don't forget to become a subscriber on any one of these platforms so you can be notified right away when our weekly episode is uploaded so you never miss an episode.
Hi, this is James Hollywood Machikari. Join our YouTube channel and get Motorcycle Madhouse and tons of videos related to the bikers. Join now by subscribing for free and become part of the Throttle today. Always free and always entertaining. Don't forget to visit us at www.harleyliberty.com for your daily biker news. Rock on!